Okay, you ready? Hey.
Welcome
Welcome back to the Local Pour episode 22. As always, good old Brown Lee, Daniel, and we got Patrick
back with us
again.
Thanks for having me.
He's part of Throttle Junkies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're going to be talking about today.
That's all you got to say is that he's with Throttle Junkies. I mean, it's not like y'all didn't come out to the watering hole and have a great time, right?
I mean, we always have a good time. I don't get in trouble.
Do you remember?
Yes.
I don't get in trouble. Daniel gets in trouble.
He only drove me home that night.
Yeah. I didn't drink. I don't drink much no more.
I
really don't.
He did a good job.
Yeah, I don't drink. I really
just
don't
felt
drink.
like we were running 90 the way.
We did not. I went the speed limit.
I'm telling you,
Were you in the Lexus or the truck?
My
The
truck.
truck.
You let him drive? Wow, you really
I've
must have
driven
been.
it before.
I drank some that night.
Yeah, I was going to say, you really
I drove the other one also.
Hey, but at least you made the smart move.
Yeah, I mean.
So let me ask the question, because obviously I left before y'all did, because I'm, not drinking.
Time.
I'm super lame.
He talking about the second time.
I'm talking about the second time. Did he drive you home the second time?
No, we drove
I didn't
separate.
drink that much that night.
Okay.
We drove separate.
Allegedly.
I know it was all.
Drove separately, because I was hoping that you were going to be able to take that truck to work and be like,
I told him he could.
Hey, give you that bag when you get that promotion. That joke tried to text me.
I mean, if you let me drive it this week, I'll drive it this week. Nah, it's supposed to rain. I ain't driving that thing.
I'll drive it.
Take it. Keys in.
I'll drive it.
Brown, I'm going to Panama City. And he's like, I'm going to drive it to Panama City. And I was like, all right, bring it down there.
Hey, listen.
I mean, I'm still tempted to go. I don't know.
Listen, the fuel I put in it might not be the best, but it'll be free from the fuel island. You know?
Oh, that's good fuel.
Just take his credit card before you take the truck. Then you'll
It'd
be
be
good.
all right. It'd be all right.
There's 70 gallons of fuel in the bed of it. So
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'll have it in Philadelphia.
Does the cruise control work?
yeah.
Okay, I'm good then.
It didn't work for a while. Brand new truck. Yeah, don't want to get into that. It's because I lifted it and all the cameras went on, like all the radar stuff went berserk. And when I lifted it, I didn't get it recalibrated.
Oh, like the sensory things and whatnot.
So
like
it was
automatic.
thinking that you couldn't use cruise control because it has that automatic cruise. So I can let go of the steering wheel and it would get this close to a car and stay that far away from it.
Gotcha.
It's a bunch of bullshit. Too nice for me, but you'll have that.
No, I'll let you know in a few days if I'm gonna go down.
Big
I mean, I'm off work. I can go down. I mean, no.
I got a
Big money
camper. Pull my
problem.
camper down there.
I'm definitely not doing that. One or the other.
Is that a fifth wheel?
No, it's bumper pool.
That thing's going to rip.
We should have did this episode in there. We could have had some AC in there. I keep telling you.
I didn't even think about
Let's
that.
sit around that little kitchen table in there.
Yeah, recliners.
Dude,
I mean,
bump the slide up.
next episode.
Isn't it a toy hauler? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just throw the damn thing back and throw it.
Oh, yeah, we can move these banners in there. You know what I'm saying? And then I told you then you could write it off.
I'm going to write it off anyway. I don't need podcast in it.
So you probably shouldn't say stuff like that. That goes.
We're using it,
I
for
use
the
it
podcast.
for storm work. That's where I sleep.
Oh well.
When he has to go out of town, do some storm.
We go out of town a lot.
Well,
Ain't
Anyway.
no clearing trees.
Yeah. All right, let's wind it up.
Yeah. Wind it up.
God.
you definitely didn't do that on the last episode.
I definitely did
Or
not.
any episode.
Yeah.
That's 21 episodes. Yeah.
It's like
It's not,
but you looked at him like it was a normal thing that he does.
No, I was waiting on him to do it. I wanted him to do it. It's new. I'm going to make him do it now. Like when I'm over there talking shit to somebody, I'm going to get him to do it.
No. I mean, I can make this thing fun if y'all really want me to.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, I'm a pretty funny guy, I think.
Yeah,
you need to make it fun. I mean, considering that whoever you're lame hanging out with is talking about this podcast is lame. So
Hey.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you ain't
somebody had the nerve to say that. Tell them to come sit in this chair.
yeah, because I'll tell you right now, out of the millions of podcasts that were ever created, none of them have. A fraction of them have made it to 20 episodes. A fraction of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow. I just
The more
like
you
drink
know.
beer on Friday nights.
I really don't even like drinking no more. This sucks.
Again, the women and the children are in the house, and we're over here.
That's why we have it.
Ain't that something?
What are we jumping into on this one?
What do you want to jump into?
I thought we had a plan.
We do have a plan.
Probably try to stay away from the political EMS medical stuff.
Yeah, Daniel. Hit you with that. Damn, Daniel.
Dang.
You got the Vans on.
I got that white Hey Dudes on.
You really showing your age now, man.
I know.
You
Straight
really-
dad, man.
I got
God.
3 kids, man.
Yeah, look at that forehead. It keeps
So-
going back.
So I was pulling up the statistics on it. Basically, over 4 million podcasts have started. As of the most recent, within the last 90 days, only 400 to 500,000 have posted out of that 4 million. And out of those, only 10% have ever made it to 20 episodes.
And so here we are
You
with
send me that?
22.
So you're talking about basically maybe 40,000.
I mean, we're
between
doing
40,000
good.
and
I mean,
50,000
I think we're doing good.
podcasts have only made it that far.
I mean, if nobody likes it, they can come over here and tell us why.
Yeah.
We'll do a
Show me how
podcast
to
about
do
it. Yeah, show us how to do it better.
Show me how to do it.
Don't look at me, man. I just y'all invited me here. Don't look at me. I don't know nothing.
Be like that sometimes. Sauce. That means it's good.
Oh,
All right, real quick.
You change the definition of that like every week.
Let's go.
No, it means it's good.
It's good.
I thought it was like smelly onions or something like that.
That's what Cameron said.
That's because Cameron's smelling.
Yeah. It's. I asked. So the one weekend we was at the lake, there was somebody from Louisiana out there, and I asked him what it meant, and he said it means it's good.
So change your contact in my phone that says Josh, it's good, Brownlee.
I guess.
I just have him as Brownlee.
Yeah. Sauce.
I have his full name in my contact.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I
Middle
know.
name too?
What?
Middle name too?
Nah,
Oh.
not yet.
He
Anyway,
doesn't even know my middle name.
yeah, I will though. When I find out, it'll be in there because he was like,
You're gonna
I had to pull up. I had to like call him or something because he lost his phone or something. What? Anyway, however I pulled it up, he was like, "Man, you got my full name in there."
Oh, because it says maybe.
No,
No,
like
it
no,
was
because
my full name.
No, I typed it in there.
Yeah, it was my full
It's
name.
like work location. Home address. Oh, I know that now.
So I needed
The
needed
secret
tires.
life of Brownlee.
So I needed tires.
Probably
And I didn't
still
want to
does.
drive. I didn't want to drive my car, so he would drive. Like I would get a ride to work, but then he would drop me off at my house after
You're
work.
a nice person.
I mean, I paid him for it.
Oh,
It was somewhat on the way.
Yeah,
somewhat not on the way at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's in the same. It's in the same general direction.
Yeah.
You know, south.
South.
You know it was definitely out of the
Yeah.
way
But it was
the
wasn't it
night I
after you
came to
moved
your
down this way?
house.
Was it after you moved?
It was
down?
after I
Yeah,
moved here.
Yeah, it was after you moved down this
After I moved to Granville.
That was definitely out of the way the night that I came to your house from Peachtree City.
That was at 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was. It was.
My wife says, "Hi, Patrick. I'm going to bed."
And you're like, Patrick, get out so I can.
I said, "Patrick, I got you an Uber. Hold on." Anyway,
I know that was a fun night though.
Yeah,
I ended up
fun
at Waffle
enough.
House, about to get kicked out.
that was funny.
I'm
for
glad y'all
cursing.
remember.
I was like, what you about to kick me out for? Because I'm cursing. There's a little kid.
Why is your kid?
Why is your
Yeah,
kid at the
like-
Waffle House at 3 in the morning?
I'm like, and then I'm over here hammered, and I'm like, I don't even realize I'm cursing.
Yeah.
Wait, time out. You ordered me an Uber
Yes.
Yeah.
and let him go to Waffle House without me?
He went. Well, that's before you get.
No, he was here because he said.
Oh, you were
Hey,
walking up my
Hold on,
driveway.
hey, y'all want me to get into that? I'll tell
No,
I gotta do it because it's so funny.
This is a whole separate
Dude,
episode. This has
dude,
got to be.
dude,
Like, this
dude.
is a whole separate episode.
He looks at me and goes, "Call my wife," and I'm like, I don't even have her number. Hands me his phone, unlocks it, and says, "Call my wife." And I said, "No," and he goes, "Call my wife." He presses it, and I'm like, and then it's FaceTime. It's not even regular call. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I think I
Yeah.
talked to her that night.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ended up calling you. I called you AWOL Patrick for like 2 weeks because your ass went AWOL, bro. Like I don't know what you was on, but hey, I'm glad you're better now. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I said, "Patrick, your Uber's at the top of the driveway, and you turn your flashlight on, it's like walking up my driveway, knowing that ain't gonna do shit out there."
Your ass was hammered that night.
It's not as bad as the night we tried to do the first podcast.
Oh, it's not.
And Patrick had to change from driving his truck to getting an Uber the safe way.
Patrick drove through my yard and had to stop.
Front
There's
yard.
a whole
Front
driveway.
yard.
There's a
Front
whole
yard.
Tanner. You know my front yard. He missed the whole driveway that's there, rocked the driveway, and went through the side. And I saw it on my Ring camera the next day, and I was like, "Oh damn!"
But the truck stayed right there.
Yeah,
Got an Uber, and the truck stayed right there.
I told him he couldn't drive. That was it. You drive to the yard, you know you
Good
messed up.
time. Good time.
I thought, in all fairness, we're like in the woods, so I thought I was on the road. I thought I was on the trail,
Yeah,
or at least behind your house.
somewhere. Anyway,
That's for another time.
do a quick cheers and jeer this week.
Man.
We didn't do it the last.
Okay.
episode.
Oh yeah. Actually, I do got some. Okay, so my cheer this week. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad this week is over, man. Because you know what?
You didn't do shit because you sent me Snapchats you kicking your feet around on top of your toolbox.
I did.
Yes, multiple times this week.
Did I really?
Yes.
I don't remember that. Don't tell people that.
You drinking these during the day or something?
No.
Is that a
So the reason why the reason why I'm happy this week is over is because I can sit in the AC all weekend. Dude, it's been hot as hell outside.
Oh, I don't
we're
want
not
to.
in the
I
AC.
do not want to hear a damn word about hot.
I know we're not in the AC.
I know my
right
dude.
now.
Now let me tell you, my office.
Dude, we're
is
bald.
hot.
We're bald.
My
So-
office.
so when
is
it's hot outside,
it's 71 degrees
it
in
just-
that thing, blowing cold.
Sweat just run down your face, and it's just like,
Day before yesterday, I was bush hogging a field in an open cab tractor, and my phone said it feels like 102, and I was it was just dripping off my face, all over my clothes for 6 hours straight.
Dude, I get it. I was starting to sweat in my suit.
I drank
in my
7
office.
bottles of water
It's
in
horrible.
6 hours.
I had a Yeti cup of water.
Shut up. Anyway,
Still peeing yellow.
so you get to sit in the AC this weekend,
it's gonna be fun.
okay?
I'm not leaving.
You're not coming to Cruising Coweta tomorrow?
I'm gonna ride up there in the morning for a
As
minute.
long as I get to ride in the AC.
I'll come pick. You want me to come pick you up?
You're gonna miss what.
No.
you're gonna-
I'll come here.
if you don't come, you're gonna miss what we're. What?
No,
our big announcement for Throttle
I'll
Junkies.
be there. I'll be there.
I'm gonna say you're gonna miss like all what's going on,
What is that?
especially
Wait,
with.
so is that my-
Throttle
yeah, that's
Junkies
my cheer.
perspective.
What's your jeer for this week?
My jeer. Well, I mean, my cheer and jeer are basically the same. I'm over this fucking heat. Like man, we had on every single fan in the shop, and it just felt like it just kept getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and I just kept sweating and sweating and sweating. I'm like,
It's usually how the day works.
and I'm just over here like, why am I sweating so much? I ain't even been drinking.
He ain't doing nothing.
Because normally that's when I sweat a lot, when I drink a lot, and I haven't been drinking.
Kind of like that night we all got drunk out here, and then we went and laid 7 pallets of sod the next morning. Remember that?
Was I sweating?
I was.
7 what?
Pallets of
Facade?
sod.
Yeah,
It was miserable.
very.
I'll tell you, I know how hot it gets in that shop because I used to work at that shop. And then you're going to have 2 people over there, Ricky and Alvin, walking around long sleeve.
no, Ricky, Alvin, and Louise.
All long sleeve?
Wait, and everybody wears long sleeves in the shop, but me.
They say that it
Me
helps.
too. I wear long sleeve.
Yeah, I'm the
And
only.
like-
I'm the only one.
And listen, we got a new customer out there, and I'm having to go out there and do a lot of tractors. And I'm glad I got those long sleeves because my arms aren't getting burnt.
Like,
what I mean? Like-
I done got past the burnt stage. I'm kind
There's
of
only 3. There's
Listen,
only.
you really need to be careful about it because
No.
Jessica, I mean, she had this spot on her arm and then she didn't even do anything about it. And then it got bigger, and then by the time it was done, I mean, now she's got the scar all the way down her arm where they had to pull out this melanoma. And that's why Freddie Freeman always plays in long sleeves
I
because
saw. Yeah,
his mom died of skin cancer, and so he does it for her.
Yeah, he has, and he wears a cross necklace and has her hair inside of it. I saw that today.
When I used
was
to
like, man,
when I used to work at that said place, I was a supervisor, and we had the light blue shirts. So I'd have to go outside and do tires or something. You'd sweat right through them. You got tit sweat going on and stuff.
Well, you're not allowed to wear those no more.
Well, I'm glad I'm not there to worry about it.
I mean, my supervisor wears them, but that's not his fault. That's not his fault. He can't get the right uniform.
That's how it works. Anyway, yeah, the
Eddie's
heat,
best friend.
the heat is miserable. How does James take the heat? Oh, he sits in the truck all day.
Yeah, he wears short sleeves.
I just want to know how his brother takes the heat all day.
Hey,
I know that joker. He's out there.
He wears short sleeves.
I know he's out there, you know, with that trailer full of tires. I know he's like
Does he
busy.
watch us?
busy all day.
I
I
hope
don't
so.
care if he does or not. I don't work there no more.
Oh, that is true.
I don't work there anymore either. So
Oh, shout
he's
out.
smart.
Never worked there.
Hey,
Never worked.
Huh.
Never worked there at all.
you got any cheers and
my
jeers?
cheers is I'm leaving Sunday morning for the beach for 7 days. My jeers is I had to wait all week for my beach trip. That feeling where you know you're leaving and you got to get all this shit done, which is why it's 9/11 and Nathan still isn't home from work.
Oh God, I just realized that.
Yeah.
It's
That's
dark.
why you have a wife. She's gonna get everything ready. You just got to drive.
Oh no, I got home today and I was ready for a shower and she's like, "Can you start packing?" What?
That's when you look at her and be like, "What you been doing all day?"
She was packing the kids. I asked that question. I got in trouble for it. So I just threw a bunch of clothes on the
Did she
bed.
beat
So
you
this
too?
is what I want.
Does she beat you too?
She doesn't beat me very often, but she does.
I understand.
Patrick, you got a cheer or jeer? Cheers is good. Jeers is bad.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay. Cheers
You got to
is.
come on the podcast.
Say, wait,
We
what?
gave you permission to come here.
Oh, I totally thought you were going down a different alleyway. I was like, wait, what? I was like, I don't think this can go on like regular YouTube and whatnot if you gonna do that.
Casting couch.
It's over there.
Oh man,
You're the one who set it up and been calling it
y'all
over
is in
there.
this casting couch. Oh my God.
My dad-
Oh, let's see. Cheer is going to be finally. It's the end of the month, so I don't have to. So I can finally close out some business and
yeah, mortgage is due.
yeah.
Yeah,
You got a mortgage,
yeah.
dude? Just don't worry about it. It'll buff out.
They won't take
Yeah,
it.
that's my word. That's my word.
Cheer, end of the month. It was a good month. Jeer, it was a busy month. Very busy month. Trying to also make some hires for my team right now with my new job and everything. Well, not new job, but from the flight paramedic stuff over to what I do now. Trying to make some hires, build my team, and go from there. Just I had I think it was something 5-6 interviews this week. And, typing up job offers, sending them out, seeing who's going to make it, who I want to select, and all that stuff. And then I got another going into the month. But cheers to the end of the month, and tomorrow's going to be Cruising Coweta. It's going to be a fun time with with Throttle Junkies, and Thursdays at the watering hole. Y'all experience that, so that's always a cheer, man.
I'm well watered there.
Yeah, he gets in trouble.
It's ironic. It's kind of like a code word, watering hole.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
in all reality,
Was that the win?
in all
Go
reality,
in here, please.
Oh man.
If anybody wants to sponsor spray foam insulation, we will put the biggest banner we can find on camera.
Oh man.
Just maybe like the walls. I'll pay for the roof.
Oh man.
It's already insulated.
But y'all know and it's a code word, watering hole.
It's a good time. It's a great
Yeah.
time.
It's a fun time. Watering hole does a lot for us at Throttle Junkies. They do a lot for us. They pretty much Christina and Casey, shout out to them, man. They literally just hand us the keys as an organization and say, y'all want to do whatever, have at it, man. Like, y'all want to run this, y'all want to do that, y'all want to have anything here. It's great. And especially, I guess another one would be Abide too. Abide hands us the keys and they give us $1 per pour. You know that?
Shout out to Abide.
They give us $1 per pour. So at our events, whenever somebody buys beer and whatnot, they buy a beer and they give us $1 for it.
Shout out to the water hole.
Can't forget Bottoms Up.
Bottoms and Barbers on the Boulevard.
Speaking of Bottoms Up, y'all good?
I just got another one.
Yeah, Daniel's over here drinking on his.
I'm not
Mixed beer
going. I'm
again.
not
No,
going.
y'all just wanted to go talk a bunch of nonsense and take a break and
yeah.
everything else.
You could just sit on the couch or the chair. It's not on camera.
Yeah.
It's the casting
Yeah.
couch.
Can we stop calling it that?
It's for casting a fishing pole. It's not.
Yeah.
Is that what we call it when you go to the beach next week?
Yeah, I actually just packed my fishing poles. My wife's not happy because I just threw them all in her car, and she's like,
Hey, just throw him on the back of the truck. I'll come down there.
"Okay."
Well, I'm in that serious. Like, he's going to let me drive the truck. I'm just going to. May have to have a passenger.
It'll drive itself.
Well, that's all the cheers and jeers that I got this week.
Eddie, what about you?
So a couple of things I got. I have 2 cheers.
Okay, no
You
jeers.
You only get one.
Do I only get one?
Wait, so do you have jeer?
I mean, I have a jeer.
Okay.
Let him get there.
I'll come up. I got a jeer.
Okay.
So the first one is I've been looking for my AirPods for like 2
They
months.
have
I
a
swear,
tracking thing on
I
them.
swear.
All right, so 30 seconds, fill me in because I don't know
Okay,
the story.
so all right, so here's the whole story.
no.
Yes.
30 seconds, fill
No,
me in.
that's
That's
fine.
all I need.
Okay, I'll give it to
Just
30
like
seconds.
my wife,
30
30
Here we
seconds.
go.
That's all she needs.
So 2 years ago we were in St. 2 years ago we were in St. Augustine, right? I thought I left him in the condo. My wife's father rushed us out of the condo. I never got to go in and do like a final walkthrough, and I cursed my father-in-law, and I got into a huge argument with my wife about it, right?
Hell yeah.
Several months later, I find him in the bottom of my backpack the whole time. Had him the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we were calling the condo because it said they were still there, you know,
they
on the
had?
sign.
Eddie,
No.
Eddie,
Oh.
you know if you go to find my iPhone, it shows you where your AirPods are.
Yeah.
But it shows you the last location when you
Opened it. Right, but here's the deal. They're in the house, and I'm hitting the find my to where it'll make a signal, but the case is closed, so it's not going to make a noise.
My wife does that for her phone with her watch.
Yeah.
And today, I swear to God, she was folding my clothes to go on vacation, and her phone was right here on the bed,
Yeah.
and she was here folding clothes. She went, and it went ding, 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 right
Yeah.
in front of her.
I've been there.
And I'm like,
So anyway, so that's the backstory of it. So then I lost them again here at home. I lost them. I thought I maybe left them in one of my work pant pockets because I send it all out through work to get laundered, and I just couldn't find them. It said last place was at home, out of the case, and I'm like, what do you mean out of the case? You know, and because it didn't even show like where the case had been opened recently. And then I asked my wife today. And I was timid to ask her because, you know, I had gotten to a huge fight. About it. And she goes downstairs. She's like, oh, here they are right here. Boom. Had I just asked her about it, 2 months ago, I was scared, man. I was scared.
I'm going to add to your AirPods real quick. I was bush hogging a field in Sonoy one time, and I took my AirPods out because a customer walked up to me, and I sat them on my gooseneck trailer.
Oh, that's the worst.
Kept the case in my pocket. Took off. Loaded the tractor up and left. Got home, and I'm like, oh, shit. Well, I looked up the location. They're laying in the middle of the road.
Please don't tell me they're still sitting there.
No, the trailer ran over both of them with a tractor on it.
You can get new ones for like $65.
Oh, no. They had 3
They
scratches on them, and they worked.
Should have.
That heavy-ass trailer and tractor went over them, and they still worked.
The gooseneck?
Yes. Big-ass trailer.
Oh.
Shout out to Apple.
I can't.
Not a sponsor, but could be.
I can't tell you how many
I use
AirPods I
iPhones for
lost.
this. Hey, you know what I mean? Apple, hook me up.
You remember that one time we was cutting the yard up here, the pond? Right up the road?
Yeah, like the 6 ponds that are up the road,
pond,
the one over there.
The customer you had up here.
Over down
this
yonder in
yeah,
Moreland.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so that
Just
one,
say, yeah, that one.
Dude, I'm sitting there like, man. All of a sudden, my music stopped. Like I'm like weeding. I don't even think
He was
about my.
getting it.
I don't even think about my music going off. And then all of a sudden, I just go like that, and I'm like, where the fuck?
Oh, we
is
had to
my-
look for him.
Yeah. I found that shit in that pond. I go buy some new ones. Cutting grass again. Went off. I'm like, looking. Buy some new ones.
I
Yeah,
wish I made
I mean,
mine
I was-
like that.
I don't.
I was about to pull the trigger and buy some new ones.
I buy a pair.
Because I wanted some because, just like you're going to Florida, like the week after you get back, I'm going to Florida. So I wanted to have them for that.
So
But
I go
did you
through,
apologize to your father-in-law?
No.
No.
You don't have, you don't have to do that.
He's not either. I already know
I'm
he's
not
not.
going to either.
Yeah, you're like, I'm never going to admit it.
I'm not going to.
Did you apologize to your wife?
Yeah.
No, man, you got to
Hey,
stick to
listen,
No, it
listen,
wasn't. It's your fault.
Like 4 months later after that vacation, and I found it, and I was like, hey.
I really,
Yeah.
you know when I apologize.
That's when you look at it, you're like, babe, let me gaslight. Okay, just let me gaslight.
Oh, I gaslight all the time. Bree's like, your gaslight's on. And I'm like, so I like to apologize to my wife as I'm walking out the door for work. I'm like, hey, sorry about last night, slam. And she's like, you didn't mean it. She's texting me all mad.
So that's my first cheer. Finally got those back. I've been looking for those for a while. I've been stressed about it. My second cheer is my Eat Safe Coweta page.
Shout out.
Shout out to my own page. So it's coming up on just now its second month of me doing it. All organic growth, you know what I mean? I got over 600 people that follow it. I get over 37,000 views a month now.
I was going to say, man, I had no idea until tonight that you run that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, until he said it. I had no idea. So I'm one of those organic followers. I had no idea.
And so, I mean, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, so on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, I post daily the health inspections that were done for Coweta County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's him.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
They're like, we follow you too.
That's me.
There's a snitch.
So I do that. And so
he actually told me.
Hey, who's those headlights pulling in right now? Nah, you going to jail, buddy.
So he actually told me that he was going to do it. And I was like, you should do it.
Yeah. And so with the success that I've had for that, I'm starting a second Eat Safe page for Cherokee County. I got a lot of friends that live up there. And so I'm starting that page starting July 1st.
It sounds like you
live.
got a lot of time on your hands.
What do you say?
You got some time on your hands.
I don't actually. My time is very valuable.
Man, getting off at 2:30 now, man. You know.
No, I've been working overtime, and then since it's the summer, my kids aren't in school.
Yeah.
Like I've been taking them to the public pool. I've been taking my kids everywhere I can take them to get them.
Boy, my kids, they're like, oh,
That's what I love about my job now is, dude, I got the flexibility. Like,
how about you hire me so I can go to those golf tournaments?
I know, man. Going to play golf.
Right?
I wish I could.
You would never. I mean, let's rewind for a sec. Would you ever think the job that I do, without saying it, because there's compliance?
Right. That's why we don't say where we work.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I don't have a job.
with the job that I do and knowing me and the way I dress and everything else, would you ever think that I'm in the job that I do?
No.
I forget.
No.
To be honest with you, I forget you have a job sometimes.
I know, right? He'd be like, just waking up on the first on the way to the first what you always say? Oh, on the way to the first meeting.
It's only like 10 o'clock.
And I'm just like,
Sound like Nathan.
dang, I've been up since like 4. And I ain't got to be at work
No,
until
in all
8.
fairness, that doesn't mean I haven't been up since 4.
I mean, that's what you make it
I
seem like.
messed up and told my wife to make sure I was up at 6 this morning, jokingly, because I was going to beat Nathan to the
She was in
first
there
yard.
doing them Pilates.
And her alarm goes off at 5:30, and she hits. So Georgia, she sleeps in her bed, and then she comes to our bed in the middle of the night. She crawled in bed with us, and she reaches over Georgia and she slaps me in the chest at 5:30, and she's like, "Hey, it's time to get up." I walked over and I tapped my phone. I looked over, tapped my phone. I said, "It's 5:30. I'm going back to sleep." All right, I'm going to work out. 6 o'clock rolls around. Hey, it's time to get up. And I was like, I don't work for anybody. I don't have to get up. She's like, you told me last night you were beating Nathan to the first yard. So I was like, all right, I got up because me and Nathan had a bet. I walk in the damn bar and she's in there stretching, doing all these Pilates, got a coffee on the bar. And I'm like, every day she wakes up at 5:30 and works out. And I'm like, there ain't no fucking way. You cannot pay me to work out.
I wish I could do that.
I went to Lululemon this week and bought some gym shorts because Nathan, for Father's Day, bought me some Lululemon gym shorts. They're $70 a pair.
I need a picture to see those.
They are fucking amazing. Like they're
Are they like Lululemons on women?
no, they're like this style.
I was like, I need a picture of you.
When we go in the house, I'll show you. So I went in there the other day.
Man.
I went in there the other day and I was dressed in my work uniform. I was cutting grass and I went in there all stained up, dirt, dust, sweat. And I walked in Lululemon and the girl's like, "What are you looking for?" And I'm like, "Gym shorts." She
More
goes,
of these.
"How often do you work out?" I said, "Never." And she goes, "Why are you here? They're $70 for a pair of shorts." And I said, "They feel good." And she goes, "That's every man's excuse that comes in here. Nobody works out." And I'm like, "All right, then. Well, where's the shorts at?" Like, bitch, I ain't here to talk. Give me my shorts. And
You understand, my wife will kill you for talking
Well,
to me.
shout out to Lululemon.
hey, not a sponsor, but should be, because I bought two pair of them. And I came home and just so
I would
happens
never
my
buy
wife
them.
has
I probably
matching
would.
color leggings, so we're like matchy now. My son, he's 11. He's like, "Can you get me some?" He's in adult sizes now. No, dude, give me $70. So yeah, it's
Didn't you just say he bought them for you for Father's Day?
yeah, but I went and bought 2 more.
But he should know that they're
No,
$70.
no,
What do you
my
mean,
other
Dad?
son.
Oh,
Casey,
okay.
my real son,
Oh, okay.
not Nathan.
I got you.
Nathan's just my half son.
Yeah,
He actually got mail here today. Nathan did. I opened the mailbox and said Nathan, and I was like,
You gotta like edit that thing over my head of like trying to do the math.
"Is that a
equations.
storm?" My razor's out there. It's gonna get wet.
My sunroof is open.
You better go close that.
I ain't worried about it. Sauce bon.
Pause it.
Okay, at this point, we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna be back next week with part 2, episode 22.
Because some idiot's going out of town.
Yeah, this idiot. And me, maybe. I'm driving his truck, maybe.
It's got insurance.
That's
on it.
dangerous. You seen his bumper?
Nah, I drive his truck perfectly.
My shit run over a damn tractor trailer tire.
Yeah, mine won't. But anyways,
Anyways.
we'll see y'all
Wrap it up.
next week.